here and just hope this works. Hope the internet's working good because it's a little rainy outside. Just a little bit of rain, a little bit of thunder in the area. No big storms or anything like that. We could use the rain, so I don't think anybody's going to be complaining here about the rain. So, trying to get my chat set up here, and it's a little easier said than done. um, anyway, hope you guys are having a good Sunday so far, good weekend so far. Hey Randy, how's it going? Things are going pretty decent here. Been working on some stuff all day, just trying to I don't know, get this display in order and get some stuff built. And it's gonna sound a little crazy, but National Show Weekend is only uh, 2 months off. So as of right now, I'm way behind on my goals for that show, so that's not good. But I'll get there or I won't. I don't know, one of the two. What's up, Tab? What's up, Eli? So probably what I'm gonna do. I've been okay, CW. I've been okay. It's been a weird summer so far. But we're getting there. Is the best way to put it. Actually having a bit of a weird day. If you guys are on my Discord, you know that I've got this the thing going on, some autoimmune disease thing, and it's kind of messing me up a little bit, and it's getting me a little bit today, but it's all right. We're gonna have fun. Yeah, what's up, King Wyatt? Shout out, my friend. Thanks for coming by the chat here. What's up, Ducky? What's up, Cornell? Cleaning off your bench? Oh, nice. Yeah, I been trying to do a little bit of that myself. I'm not gonna say it's going well, but cleaning up this display is going pretty well, except for the parts sort of behind the camera here. I've still got a pile of stuff there I got to figure out where to go with. It's test parts and things like that, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll get it pretty quick though. Oh, versatile 500 on duals. Very nice. Did you see my interview I did on the M602? I did, and that tractor's awesome, and that was great. I'm really happy you got to do that. I thought that was super cool. Um, I'm really terrible at interviews. Like I want to do that sort of thing, but like I don't know. I kind of stumble over my words when I get to there, and I sort of feel like a fool. I want to do some more of that stuff, uh, particularly with toy guys, but also with real tractor guys. But I don't know. Just it's one of those things I just got to kind of work up to and get going and doing. So we're gonna we're gonna put down some gravel over here today. I painted I painted the asphalt over here finally, which this is just like a little bit of a turnout on a road. You really can't see the highway here. That's this sort of black area. And then anyway, time to put down a little bit of gravel here. I should have watered this down some. I should have diluted this. This is a bit too much of a mix for this. But I'm just going to brush it on. And then I do have my handy dandy spray bottle with a white glue and a little bit of water. Well, I guess more water than anything actually to dilute it, so that we can have a nice looking finished display here. I try not to get too much of my mess over here though. Uh, you can definitely tell toy show season's coming because literally everything from here over to here are painted parts that are drying right now to go to shows this fall. So, like I said, I kind of woke up this weekend with a bit of an oh no moment where I realized that National's 2 months away. And like I said, I have literally nothing done for that show that I want to have done for that show. And it's just a big failure on my part. It's been a weird year, but that's just an excuse, to be honest with you. Should have had stuff done more so. So there's that. Let me catch back up while on some stuff while on some questions and comments while I'm waiting for that to kind of set up just a little bit. I think you did great. I think you did really great for your that interview. I really do. Um, I loved it. I enjoyed it. So, hey, what's up, Cam? Uh, just having some fun working on farm toys here on a Sunday before putting in another hard week of work before I guess next weekend's Labor Day. So, um, hope to spend some time with family next weekend and um, Labor Day used to be a toy show weekend. I mean, we didn't set up, but we would go to the Carlinville, Illinois toy show. Unfortunately, the fellow that used to organize that passed away, and his wife did it a few years after him. But she's an older lady, and just I think the hotel that they had isn't even. It's I think it's like a rehab center or something. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, so unfortunately, that show's a goner. Boy, it was one of my all-time favorite toy shows. Just enjoyed the people there and going. A lot of fun, and I'm sure if it was going on, we'd probably be thinking about setting up there. So that's probably a good thing that we're not, because like I said, just got a ton of stuff going on here, and absolutely swamped at work, and that's again not complaining. Um, and all that. I mean, you guys probably noticed I didn't even get a video out this week. So um, I will get some this upcoming week, though. I promise. Got a couple ideas in my head. I think I'm gonna try. What I'm gonna do, I know for sure, a review video, and then I'm hoping after that maybe I can do another how-to video for you guys. So, hey, Chris. Yeah, how's the foot? How's the foot healing there? Um, been kind of wondering how you're getting around with that. Want to grow my tractor collection, but running out of shelf space. Yeah, I completely understand that. There, Jake, completely understand. Have you ever bought any custom tractors from Matson's? Considering, absolutely, I have. In fact, um, you mentioned Massey. Let me go grab you one. This came from Matson's. This is a Massey Ferguson '97. He's the only guy I know that's got one of those. Um, I don't remember what I paid for that. I've had that tractor in my collection for, oh my gosh, at least 10 years, if not longer now. But it's definitely a great little tractor. I mean, you're not gonna find those anywhere else. And all that. My auto light kicked off over there. That's so weird how it does that, even though I'm still moving. But yeah, definitely. Finally getting around halfway normal. Good to hear. That's great. Yeah, I was just wondering about that the other day. Actually, when I was watching your interview, and I assumed that must have come before it, because I'm like, how the heck did he'd get around on a bum leg there? But I know you're tough, so anyway, got my drive somewhat poured. I'm gonna let this bottom layer. I'm gonna tamp that down a little bit. I'm gonna let this bottom layer set up a little bit, and then I will spray over it with my mix, and then we're gonna have a good setup driveway there finally. And then we'll see how this dries. I may not get to it today. I want to stripe part of this road, and how I'm gonna do that, and we'll see how it works. This is a new one. A trick I'm trying is just a little bit of like pinstriping tape or something along those lines, like a vinyl tape. And I've got this really thin size in white, and that way I can just run my line. So hopefully that turns out good. We'll see. And then I'll do a little bit of weathering on the road, and I'll also make some tracks here. I think I did a video on that on the other road over on the actual Dogtown display, so you guys might be able to find a video of that. I saw last night. I saw a picture of some of your 60s, 70s series. Those are awesome. 164 scale 2012 Farm Show S680. Yeah, those are climbing for sure. Gosh, it's been a little bit since I've seen one of those available, but I'm sure they're out there, especially online. I'm sure they're out there. Um, But yeah, been a little bit. So you guys might be wondering what these yellow things are. These are let me move my tractor and my dog. Um, to go in front of the door, well, which you can't see because my arm's in the way. Here, let's move you over here. There we go. That's better. To go in front of the door so that you don't back into the side of the building. So what I'm going to do is take this handy dandy uh, drill here, which is just a little hand drill. I'm going to go right in front of that door like so. And you can see just a really thin layer of sculpted mold or whatever I used there to go in that. And then, ta-da, we got a pole. Just something to kind of gussy it up a little bit. We just want to make it look good. Just a little extra detail. So I'm really trying my best to add just tons of little details like this. Now I've got to do some work to the shed still, the outside of the shed in particular. You can see the door's a little dirty. I've got some trim here that's a little messed up. That can all come eventually down the road. But I'm also not gluing these in just yet because I want to see how they work before I make them permanent. Because now they're just it's just a hole. I can obviously fill that if I don't like it. Found a generic Earl machine shed in your attic. Nice. Anyone else's video feed really blurry? I hope not. Like I said, not guaranteeing anything because it is there's a little weather coming through outside. Honestly, our internet's been pretty iffy lately anyway. So I don't know what's going on there. Get rid of some of these rocks and stuff. Got a little touch up to do on the pavement here in a couple spots with some paint. All right, I'm gonna move the old Scout here. Oh, that's out too far. Definitely have to touch up that spot. I've been adding some few details on the inside of the shed as well. I'll have to show you guys that later on. Oh yeah. If you're wondering what that beep beep was, that was my phone telling me that there's lightning in the area. So that's kind of interesting. I think the storm part of it is all past us. I think we might just be in for some general rain now, which we could use a good solid inch or two rain overnight. Wouldn't hurt a darn thing. As long as it didn't come all at once. Okay, so some of you got clear and some of you got some iffiness as far as the signal goes. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We are selling at Dubuque National Weekend. So we will be at the Builders and Collectors Society show in Dubuque. Definitely stop by if you're headed there. If you're headed to Dyersville, stop on by. We're gonna have a great time. It'll be a great show. National will be awesome too, of course. We'll swing over to National at some point just to see what's what, for sure. But yeah, we'll be selling over at Dubuque. What grain cart are you using for harvest? Gonna use a 1051. Gonna use two 1051s actually, soft tracks. What's up, Brogan? Oh, I'm looking forward to St. Louis too. That's always one of the real fun ones. That's always a good time. Don't know. I haven't planned yet what we're gonna do. And we don't sell down there. I can always deliver stuff down there, but that's the one show where I just like to go and have fun. Just get to hang out with friends, talk to people, just enjoy the weekend, enjoy farm toys, not have to stress out about business and unloading and loading and all the things that come with selling at a farm toy show. And it's not that bad, trust me. It's a lot of fun selling at a farm toy show, but it's just one of those things where it's really fun to take a weekend for yourself and have a good time. Change your resolution and it fixed the blurriness. Okay, good. Glad to hear that we're getting some of that resolved, some of the blurriness resolved. I notice this guy's leaning a little bit. Uh, Maybe I should leave him leaning like he got bumped. I also need to touch up the top of those where I cut them. I just took a styrene rod, painted it yellow, and then cut them, and it definitely needs some touch up. Yeah, all right, let's. I got the old international. Can't get the tailgate all the way down on this puppy. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the old international over here like he's backing up to unload something, just because that's fun. And then let's put the Cub International there. He's not gonna, he gets to go inside for the night, but right now while they're moving, maybe he's in the way and Zia's got to be out. Let's do that. So this is gonna be. I'll just go grab the combine. Ooh, it's dusty. Gonna have to wash my combine. So here is the big. Let's see if I'm gonna have to do a little tweaking on that. I built this to fit on a different feeder house than what that feeder house is. That's a Morse feeder house. I don't use Morse feeder houses too often. And just gonna do a little modification, I guess, which is doable. Wow, that's some terrible framing there. Here we go. There we go. Anyway, there's the 9240 that we're gonna run for corn and soybeans on Dogtown, and then I've got another smaller combine as well. This is a resin kit, and I did not do that. Scott Galliard did that. I can't take any credit there. I just thought I needed to have it. I haven't. I really thought we would see the first gens by now. CW, I was really expecting to have those by now, but yeah, super delayed. Um, I don't know. That's just the way of the world right now, though, unfortunately. Hey, Evan, appreciate the sub. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Any questions? Fire away. I'll try to answer the best I can. Do I collect NASCAR diecast? Not really. Now, that's not to say I don't have one or two, but yeah, I really don't. I do have quite a few cars that I've picked up here, actually more recently than anything. I'm trying to just get a nice mix of cars so that, like, especially on the Dogtown display in the background on the highway, I can have random cars driving by versus just seeing the same thing over and over again. Now, I do have some cars here on Dogtown Farms that, like workers' cars and things like that. But right now, if you guys might remember, I did a post last weekend about having a car show here at Dogtown Ag, and so the cars here really aren't probably not workers' cars. They're more sports cars and muscle cars and things of that nature. So yeah, the 440s look awesome. Uh, Pretty excited about that. I'll definitely pick up one to keep stock, I'm sure, at some point. And then, who knows what the others get turned into. I kind of ran out of the Steigers, the first run of Steigers that they brought out on those because I was customizing so many. So I'd like to have some more to do some more custom work too, but we'll see. Just had a 2-day tractor pull this weekend. Very nice. Can't beat that. Gosh, it's been too long since I've been to a tractor pull. There was actually, let's see, yesterday there was a garden tractor pull here locally, but didn't quite work out for me to get to go to that, unfortunately. Hopefully, I can get to go to one of those soon. So there's a really big part of me that wants to switch to all track tractors for these for track combines for Dogtown, which I do have one here. Let's see. Ooh, it's super dirty. It just needs drowned in water, is what that needs. But it doesn't have the steerable rear end, so I would need to customize that, and I would need to put the longer unloading auger on it, because this is not going to do for a 16 row header. I don't know. So that's one of the things I'm debating on. This, I guess this fall we'll stick with the wheel combines, and then maybe down the road we can upgrade to the track machines. How's everything going in the land of Lincoln? All right, I guess. It's surprisingly hot today. I don't know what's going on here. Like we should be getting through that stuff, but it's warm today. It's toasty. What's the tillage lineup? The tillage lineup is going to be a couple Kraus Dominators pulled by the 620 quad tracks, and then I'll have a Kraus 40-foot VT that we will run if we need to knock down any clods or anything like that before we go in and drill some wheat. And that's really it for the fall. Kind of deep rip everything, and like I said, have a VT on hand. Was thinking about, I'll grab it here real quick. Let's see how cluttery I can make Dogtown before this live is over. I was thinking about, instead of the Landau VT, running the Kelly Diamond Harrow. So that's possible too. We'll have to see how that turns out in the long run. But that basically serves, as far as I'm concerned, serves the same purpose as a VT disc. We use a real one of these on our farm. I'm sure if you guys go back far enough in the videos on this website, you can definitely do that. But you can definitely see real footage of that. But yeah, I don't know. That may end up coming on the model farm. I'm not sure. We'll see. It folds, but it doesn't want to stay folded. And I don't know, Tad. If you want one, let me know. I got some extras to sell, and I can do better than Dalton's price. Not trying to, be a jerk or anything, but I saw what he wants for him, and I know what I got to get out of him. Taylor Foster makes these EPR builds, empty pocket rebuilds. There you go. Anyway, so we do. You guys might know if you've been to shows or whatever. We sell some of his tiling equipment and things like that. So we got some of these from him as well. They're super awesome. I mean, I don't know where else you're gonna find one for that price, but I love them. I'm pretty happy with them. Any upcoming farm toy shows? So we've got the Quincy Illinois FFA Farm Toy Show in 2 weeks, I believe, weekend after Labor Day. So that's a fun Saturday, Sunday show. Pretty chill, pretty laid back. A little bit of everything there for the most part. So it's always kind of fun to go to that. After that's national, or Dubuque for us, national. If you're headed to Dyersville, yeah, so pretty awesome. Do they make 164 scale corn pickers? There are some 164 scale corn pickers out there now. Years ago, Ertl did some mounted corn pickers on some tractors, and they look pretty sweet in 64 scale, but they're getting tough to find. And I think they're kind of pricey when you do. But there are some guys out there doing some custom ones. If you kind of keep your eye out, they do exist. Saw a Mini Mo pull last night. Nice. Yeah, Oliver did a corn picker. There was a John Deere corn picker. Let's see. I believe there was a New Idea one as well. I can't remember if that was on a Alice Chalmers or what, but I do remember it existing in the 164 scale world. What's up, Chase? Oh, just having a good time here, talking tractors with everybody. I guess if you could harvest at like 8 miles an hour and you could hitch this up, you could do this all in one go. Well, I guess you're probably gonna, yeah, maybe with the 16-row head. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm just being silly. Don't pay attention to me, guys. I'm just being goofy. Oh, 20 to 30 is not bad. I expected those to be way more than 20 to 30, to be honest with you. So that's not bad at all. Adam, yes, you're right. Adam Sunken mini toy truck and tractor has pull type pickers. I knew somebody had those. Yep, they're plastic, but if you hit those with some paint, they look pretty good. They it really changes the look of them. At least I think so. A high detail white combine, that'd be awesome. I have nitrogen bars in the works. Oh, where's that? I was gonna show. Oh well. Hmm. Oh, I know where it's at. It's not here. It's out at work. I have an anhydrous bar I've been working on for our buddy Tad there. Um, it's gone reasonably well, but like I said, it's out of my office right now. I'm gonna put the 9120 back in the shed. It's just a good place for him, I think. All right, let's see. So I sprayed this gravel down over here off camera in case you guys didn't hear the spraying sound. It's still pretty wet, so we're just gonna have to wait that out. I was hoping to do a little more on that. So what I might do, next tractor pull we might go to is the State Fair pullers, East Coast and some Midwest. Cool. I'm just gonna kind of go through this thing here. And see what's what. Maybe I can put together some weeds while we're here doing our thing. I want to get that there. I'm really not 100% sure why they included those static grass things with this. Unless it's just, I don't know, maybe somebody's got a better creative idea than I do for those, but. Alright. I guess since I already have my static grass down, I probably don't necessarily need that. So these look like lily pads to me, but I guess that's a leaf of sorts, or a weed of sorts. Nice 64th 4020. Very nice. That's a good first tractor, for sure. Have you got one of the new Greenlight C60 weathered trucks? I don't have one of those yet. Hey Kyle, how are you doing? It's going okay here. Haven't had a chance to chat with you guys too much here this week, unfortunately. Well, I guess we just played Xbox last week together for a little bit. That was fun. Have to do that again sometime soon. You know what I should have done? I'm actually going to wait on that. And I'm going to go grab my dull coat over here. It ran off too. Yeah, literally there. Literally just had that yesterday. All right. So, dull coat lacquer, good stuff here, because this is going to take the shiny off of these leaves. Hey, what's up, Martin? Yeah, just doing some tractor stuff today for a little bit while longer anyway, for another half hour or so. Just killing time on a Sunday. So what you can do here, I don't know if you guys can see. So see how that's kind of shiny? We're gonna hit that with dull coat. And we'll give it a little bit. Once that dull coat dries, it's gonna take that shine off of there. So let's just give that a few minutes and let's see what happens. I'm pretty confident that's gonna work out the way I want it to. So confident and such that I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this next one and do the same to it. Oh, you gotta love the smell of dull coat in the morning. Woo, well, I guess it's the afternoon, but. What's up, Jordan? Ooh, those are tiny. These weeds, I think, look really good, but I almost feel like those need sprayed or something. Like, that's a weird off color, but we'll find something. We'll figure it out. Could almost pass as corn. Almost. I got a packet of corn around here somewhere I need to do something with one of these days. I wanted to make a mini display with it. Like a mini harvest display. But, you know, time and all that sort of thing. Not on my side. There we go. So we got that side doused with the. They do make a dull coat. You could airbrush this on, or you could buy a spray can of dull coat as well. I always brush it because I use this stuff mostly for weathering tractors and things like that. And so I usually want it in a specific place, not over the entire tractor, if that makes any sense. Let's just see how those do before we go any further with that. And the great thing about the dull coat is it just washes up with your normal cleaner, and you're good to go. So. Is that a Ford or a GMC? This is an International, if that's what you're asking about back there. That's an International Scout. That came out via Greenlight, right? Is that right? And our friends, well, I know for sure our friends B&B Farm Toys. I guess I'm not sure if they, can't remember if they partnered with Greenlight on that or not. That's terrible. But do you have the Ertl Country truck pulling track set? I do not. No. I think those are hard to get, aren't they? Hard to come by these days. I don't know. I could be wrong. But no, I don't have that. I don't really have a lot of the Ertl sets. I don't really. Used to have like the shed. Well, I mean, I still have it, like the shed and stuff like that, the house. But yeah, that's not something I ever got too deep into collecting wise. It's kind of funny. They brought those out years and years and years ago. Then they kind of went away, and then as farm toy displays got hot, got popular, they kind of got scarce because people with farm toy displays were wanting them. Well, lo and behold, Ertl reissued some of that stuff anyway. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, thanks. So these are kits from JHR Customs. I added the hose and all that to myself. But yeah, you can buy those kits from Jeremy Richards, and they look pretty good. They're probably maybe the best looking dual tank on the market anyway, for sure. I actually have one of those drawn up myself that I was going to do, and then he brought his out, so I just kind of put the one I drew away. I didn't have it completely finished, but that's all right. Saved me a little time. That's the way I look at it. Problem is, if I did something like that, a lot of people, I mean, I hope a lot of people would want it, and then I'd just be stuck making those all the time. And I really just wanted some for my display. So I'm just brushing on. I decided to go ahead and do some more of these. Because I know I'm going to like the way it looks dull. I think it's just the way it needs to be. Just don't like that plastic look it's got going on. And this should help with that. Don't want to paint them glossy because then they'll look metallic. They'll have like more of a metal look. And now what I can do, if I really want to, and I suspect that's what they're thinking is with this sort of thing, I guess. I don't know, this could just be ground foam, might be they're thinking. But I'm thinking I could probably coat these with a little glue and then add some leafage to them there and make those look pretty sweet actually. I don't know, these are like little mini, I don't know if I can get those to show up or not, maybe if I put my hand behind them. Yeah, I don't know. Some assembly required with these, that's for sure. But it's cool, I like it, and I'm kind of curious to see how it turns out in the long run. The whole point of the dull coat is just to take the shine off of them the best I can. I'll show you one of the first ones I did already pretty well dry, it looks like. And I'll show you how that looks. I think it's going to look great. Just judging by looking at it from a distance here. Oh, absolutely, you could use PVC pipe for some really nice looking industrial tanks. No doubt about that. So there you go. So you can see the shine. I just took the shine off of that a little bit there. You can see over here where I didn't paint on the sprue here, still kind of shiny. But the leaves, not so much. And that's the way I want that. And I think that's awesome. That is mission accomplished on those. I just need to let those dry really good before I can actually place them. $50-20 with the turbo. That's a beast. Love me a $50-20. Biggest tractor I ever drove before. I don't know. It could be your. Let's see. Let me think about that for a minute. We did test a 500. Oh no, I take that back. We tested a 620 quad track one time. So 620 quad track's the biggest one I've ever drove. Oh yeah, you definitely need a bigger one for an 8970. Ertl made that small one years ago. It was part of a set with a 5020 industrial actually. But gosh, those are hard to find too now. Seems like all that older stuff's getting harder to find. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. 349 for a mocktail? Holy cow. That's crazy. Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. That's a lot of money for a mocktail. Those are like a $70 toy at a toy show. Just FYI. I'm still not real sure what to do with this guy here. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna bend some of these. We're just playing here. I think that's what they gotta be. I think they gotta be bent and maybe rearranged. Otherwise, I don't see. I don't know. This is my first ever attempt using this little kit from who is it? Is this Scene Master? Yeah, Scene Master. So you'll have to bear with me. I need my tweezers, I think, to do these top ones. These are so small, my fingers don't work that way anymore. Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. I think you can actually get a Frericks mock till for less than that, which is just kind of crazy to charge that much for it. There we go. There's Yeah, my clumsy fingers aren't doing so hot here, to be honest with you. And I'm not even 100% sure this is what I'm supposed to do. The kit didn't really come with instructions. It's kind of like make it up as you go. All right, let's see if we get the camera to focus in on this thing, or not. Okay, I'm moving I'm moving the Kelly because I think it's a little bit messing with my focus here. Something. I don't know. I mean, these really need to go over in my stream. That's really where they need to be, but let's see. I don't know, from, a foot or two back, kind of looks weedy, right? I think I need to tease those leaves a little bit more, play with those a little bit more, but I think that's okay. Yeah, if they want 349, they're gonna have those forever. At no point in the history of farm toys are those mocktails going to go for that much money. Went in to buy a Hagee sprayer that didn't have any. Ah, that's always a bummer. Yeah, yeah, that's the only difference on those tractors is the LSW wheels versus the big duals that were on the original that was made on that Big Bud 747. And yeah, that's one of the all-time great farm toys. It really is. The detail on those are incredible. The price was really awesome when they first came out. Even now, though, I mean, at $100 in today's market, they're not too bad. I don't even know if that's what they're going for now these days. But back when they came out, they were like a $50 or $60 toy. Um, Years and years and years ago, when the first run of those came out, the 747, they were awesome. All right, I'm trying to tease another set of leaves into shape here with a different. Like I said, I'm not even 100% sure this is how I'm supposed to do that, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna snip this top out. Then I can bend that, and hopefully, like need to just kind of almost crunch them. I need turn though. Oh, I got something I was going to show you guys. Something I just did today. See, that one's kind of cool looking. I like that a lot. All right, so I'm on to something. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something real quick, guys. So, check this out. I guess I have to do it sideways. I made myself a light pole, or an electric pole, telephone pole, whatever you want to call it. Pretty pumped about that. Actually, the paint's a little bit wet still on it, but pretty excited how that turned out. So I just painted. I painted the base a lighter brown, and then I kind of went over some spots with a darker brown, and then you can see a few highlighted areas where I dry brushed a really dark brown just to give this a little texture, just to give it a look, I guess. And then these insulators, I painted a gunmetal gray metallic, and the same thing with this guy, he's more of a silver metallic. Just wanted to give that a little bit of a just a different look to it. So anyway, I guess let's stick this in. I don't know. I'm gonna permanently put it here, but let's grab this again. Something like that, kind of sitting out front here. I think it looks good. I think it looks to scale. I think I scaled that to 35 feet, I think. So, anyway, I thought it looked cool. I gotta make some more, because I want to run some down the highway over there on Dogtown, of course. So, anyway, I just thought it was kind of neat. Something different. Something to add a little bit of detail to the display here, hopefully. Yeah, for some reason, like YouTube won't let other people link to their stuff during a live. It's silly. I mean, I kind of get it, but I mean, I'm sure some people care, but I don't care one bit. I'm more than happy to have everybody link to their stuff here. That's the whole point, is for us all to come together and have fun doing this and make this hobby grow. Hey, what's up, Sean? It's going okay today. I'd say pretty good. Having a fun little live chat here. I'm playing with some weeds, in case you're wondering what the heck I'm doing. He said I really need my tweezers for this, but what the heck? We're gonna just see if we can make this work. I don't know if you guys can see much because my big old hand's in the way there. Yeah, I have the same concern, Chris. I have the same concern. So I'm kind of going to be a little picky about where they go. So I may not put them necessarily around any of the sheds. Like there may not be any utility poles around the sheds or anything like that, because that's kind of the prime picking spot where you're going to be leaning in and out. But I think down my highway, I'll be okay putting them there, just to give it a little something, something. I hope. Kind of like that weed. I think that's, weedy looking. Looks okay. Obviously, we kind of want them to be a little random, so. Malicious links. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Especially where we got a lot of younger guys here. We don't want anybody putting anything crazy up to link, but like I said, I am more than happy to share bandwidth with you guys and have y'all post things. Let's do these weedy looking things. Dull coating these was the right choice for sure. They look so much better now that they're dull coated. Let's kind of try to fold them all directions and just have some different looking weeds going on here. I'm excited to try these out. I'm excited to get these up on the stream over there at the display. I think they look awesome in the long run. Yeah, I do. Absolutely. I definitely need to add, I know what you mean, the light pole with like the, what do they call that? Dusk to dawn light. Yeah, yep. You're right. Got to do that. I'm actually working, I kind of drew some up to go on this shed, to go over the doors of the shed. So we'll see how that turns out. But yes, absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned that. I definitely got to have a dusk to dawn light on the display. That's an absolute must. So I'm glad you thought of that. That's super cool. That'll be great. I got a spot picked out over on the Dogtown Farm display, exactly where one of those could go, and it would kind of be out of my way and still look cool. These are almost like just twist and mash, and you've got a good looking weed here. Like those on this, these look great so far. I don't know how well those are showing up on camera, but I like that. I think that's super cool. Still a couple weeks from corn silage harvest. Okay, and yeah, that's we're I don't know we're at least a month off from corn, from just harvest. We don't do any silage obviously, but yeah, we're a ways off yet. Things are still mighty green around here. Of course, it was so late getting everything in this year that it's probably to be expected. I'm actually gonna rob one of these, and we're just gonna see if I can't find a spot to place this for temporarily, just for fun. I'm direction for a little while. You guys probably getting bored looking the same direction. Milo field, that'd be cool. Are you planning on getting the new Vermeer Baler? Gosh, I don't know. I want to. I mean, I definitely don't want to not get it. I want to get it, but it's hard to justify that price or anything like that. But maybe I'll get it. Maybe I could get it, do a video, and then sell it or something like that. That might be the way I can justify doing that. So yeah, maybe. I mean, I want to see it for sure up close. I think it's super cool. Where can a guy get a set of Super B164 trailers? So that's probably going to be a custom situation. I would imagine. I don't know anybody off the top of my head. Probably first person I would get a hold of is Eric Hazelhorse, Rockin' H Farm Boys. If he doesn't have a set of Super Bs, he's going to know who does. Yeah, I just feel like 70's a little steep for that outfit. I get it, and I'm not complaining about it because it's a short line manufacturer. It's spec cast. So obviously they've got to recover tooling costs and all that. So I totally understand that price, especially in today's world where, we're just farm toys are, the day of the $10 and $15 farm toys done, for the most part. I mean, there's still going to be some of the more play ones, but yeah. Anyway, it's just 70 is a bit too much for me for something I don't need or want for the display. I'm kind of really trying to be more picky about what I add to my personal collection, and you heard me say trying there. And so that just doesn't fit as far as I could tell anywhere in my plans. So generic. There you go. There you go. I would love some Crone hay equipment. I don't necessarily need it for my display, but I would love to see it because we see a lot of Crone equipment around here. And so, like I said, I don't know that I have a use for it, but I think it'd be cool. I would love to see some of it show up in the toy world for sure. Oh yeah, some Super Bees with a nice Pete. That would be pretty awesome. I agree. That'd be pretty cool. All right, guys, got about I don't know 6 or 7 minutes here, and then I'm actually gonna have to get going, unfortunately. So, got any questions? Fire away. I don't know if I'll have those available soon-ish. Trademark. and then then we got some of these, the old porcelain throne there. So those are going to get installed in Dogtown a little bit later today. I got the space all picked out for them already. An old Heston large square barrel, that would be interesting for sure. Um, there in the past was some Heston equipment in the farm toy world, but I don't know, it's kind of gone for some reason. Which, yeah, I mean, I guess Heston's not that big of a manufacturer, never really was, so maybe that's got something to do with it. But yeah, I think Krone. I think surely there's enough market for some uh, Krone equipment out there. I just feel like there has to be. That's that. You're right. The thinking chair. That's where I do my best work for sure. Can we see the New Holland in your shed? Do I have a New Holland in my shed? Oh, I do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. This is made by Connor Sislak. Okay, I think we're back, guys, and I apologize for that. I actually got to go a little earlier than expected. So, anyway, there's a New Holland. Apologize for the or the breakdown of the live. Like I said, unfortunately, gotta go. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me on a Sunday. It's always appreciated. Always a good time.